Hello and welcome back to Severna. So I've had an issue with my one of my hard drives. So I've lost a lot of videos and recorded footage. I'm trying to recover a bit of it. So I will, if I get some of the videos working and get the files back, then I will obviously upload them. But I'm going to try and work with what I've got because I'm conscious that I haven't uploaded anything recently. So, and obviously I'll start in the new Severna. So I just wanted to quickly check in with everyone and just tell you what's going on. I've recently reached 500 subscribers as well, so I'd just like to say thank you very much. I'm so pleased that some people like my stuff so much that they are willing to put their subscription to it and see my thumbnails popping up every now and again. It does mean a lot. So yeah, I'll get on with it. So we started the new Severna in the last episode that I was able to show you all. We'd recently constructed the construction industry, as that's obviously what you want to get sorted straight as soon as you can after you've established the first citizens. I also, we mentioned that I'd spent on the initial setup, which I do have those details, so we'll be able to show some of this now. We more or less spent right up to the 10 million. I think at one point I did actually run out of rubles entirely. But as you can see, things have certainly improved for Severna. Now we have got a fully operational refineries using the large oil fields of Severna, which obviously are over here concentrated on the western coast. And then there is another little bitty bit up here, but unless things get pretty desperate, I don't think I'll be developing much over sort of this side. I think there might be, yeah, so we've got uraniums over here, and I've also obviously the coal, and oh yeah, obviously, yeah, the so we do have a steel mill set up. It was quite tricky getting here because we had to construct this large bridge over the gorge here, and also the sewerage system has to be collected via truck, which isn't the most efficient means, but I just couldn't work out a way that I could get the pipe, unless I just use loads and loads of pumps and literally, but anyway, it's all good. Things are operating fine. I mean, look, we can't export steel because I'm not actually at this time exporting any steel because I am constructing a hell of a lot at the moment. I'll just quickly maybe pull up a little time lapse of the screenshots so you can see how it has grown. However, looks can be deceiving because it would look to everyone like we've got two districts here. We've got a central district over there, and we've got the north district over here. However, it's only the north district that is actually populated at the moment. All of the central district, all of the housing that you see there currently remains empty. There is nobody living in any of these buildings in the central district, as I wanted to make sure that it was all constructed. So this has pretty much totally been constructed by our local construction industry. However, things like certain like power lines and sewerage and things, yeah, I do build those with the money that the state has accrued due to the export of fossil fuels. We will rather be moving away from this as time goes on, as Severna develops its industries. Oil and fossil fuels will become a much lesser percentage of our exports, fingers crossed. So we do want to get into advanced manufacturing now. We've got steel on the go. Things are good. So as I've been building the city, unfortunately, a lot of our younger citizens have moved away to Severna's other islands to find homes. So I have sacrificed quite a bit of growth to build this. It's growth as far as population goes. However, this city is now absolutely fully ready to go. I'm always a bit apprehensive and nervous about unlocking it. You know, obviously it can affect your citizens' happiness if everything doesn't work, and the bigger and more complex that new development has become, the more risky it is when you do invite your first citizens into the city. So we're going to do that in a moment, because I do have see what I mean. When last time I checked my over 21-year-olds without a flat, it was like 2,000, and I was only 194. So they have moved away, unfortunately, whilst these houses sat empty. So yeah, a little short-sighted on that, unfortunately, but we're going to open the city now for the 194 people that await. See, this is the trap I've put myself into. This city needs to be populated by at least 6,000 people just to populate the citizen facilities and the water system, etc. It's all powered, so that's not too much of an issue, but I do need to make sure that we've got people working in the water system, at least one store, and the sewage system as well. So the first area that I'll be opening just for now is this area, this district here. I'm gonna name this its own district, so we'll call it Red Church, just due to the fact that there is this nice red brick church here. This building is mod. If I remember, I'll put the mod page up. But yeah, it's one of my favourite buildings, along with this building as well, which you will see is a mainstay of most of my builds in Severna. I do love this church. So the area that I'm going to, so we're going to populate Red Church. Let me just check where Red Church goes. So I'm OCD about my districts. I'll have to name this as well, won't I? What should we call this? Any ideas? That's better. Maybe I should change it from Central District, because Central District's obviously going to, I mean, that can always be North District, so it is in the north, isn't it? Whereas this, yeah, I'm going to have to be a bit more. I wish there was like a district painter, you know, like there used to be, well, probably still is, in City Skylines. See, now that's messed up, because it's, I don't want the district, I want this to stay in the North District. Do you know what I mean? I wish there was a way where you could like edit their sort of size or whatever. And I've just got rid of the centre, so now this is going to have a different, see, what could I, because we've got these rocks and things, you know, it's a slightly, and it's in between these two rocks. Hard place? Between a rock and a hard place? No. Two bridges? Yeah, we could call it two bridges. Don't want it, it's not quite, I don't want it quite there. Hey? Oh yeah, it's just gonna, Red Church is just gonna take over it all, isn't it? Yeah. And then that's Northeast District. Oh my God, I just, whatever, I'll deal with it in a sec, I need to. So, no, I've got to do it now. I've got to do it, I've got to sort it out. Oh my God, I just can't, my God, back where we started. But we can always just get rid of this, you know, once the people are moved in. Right, so, where's it covering? Again, it's covering too much again. Alright, call this North Central. If anyone can think of like better names, please do suggest them in the comments. I love thinking up names, and Oh, yeah, it's West Central. You know, if you can think of, you know, a cool system, or if you are aware of ways that you can paint that, you know, manipulate them a bit, then please do speak up, let me know. So where's it, what else is called East Central? So that wouldn't let me. Ah, yeah. Just let me have them two at the same name. Hang on. No, it hasn't. That's because I've put a space in. That's got an extra space in, hasn't it? I'm sure. And then if I try and do that now, well, let me do it. Yeah. Right, okay. That's quite interesting, to be fair. Actually, I could probably just get rid of that, yeah. East Central, oh my god. So West Central there on the main avenue, and then this can be East Central. Okay. Yeah, so that's perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. So we are going to start welcoming our first citizens. We probably will need to ask some citizens from abroad to come and make Severna their home, because I have not got enough people to populate this city to the point where it will function correctly. I don't think. Anyway, so let's just see. There is a few thousand kids on their way. We've got 6,480 young adults in the Republic, and got uneducated workers 0. Workers with lower education is 9,972, making up 43% of the population. The remaining 57% being workers of a higher education at 13,405. We do have some unemployment in the Republic at the moment due to not many constructions going on, but I do like to keep a bit of slack in the employment, just so when I need to do a lot of building, there's people available to do it. Okay, so adults who cannot study, 0. Children who cannot study, 24. 26, 24. We'll have to deal with that. And we have 210 prisoners in the Republic. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so we will allow citizens to move in to West Central. So first place people have moved in, we've got 4 guys. See, they're without water because there's nobody working in the water system. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ask some people to come from the east. And I'm going to ask a few more because we can afford it. The Republic has managed to save up a lot of money. And then the population should, like, really, I mean, obviously it's going to go up because but we should get a large birth rate, and not because there's a lot of housing available for people. Oh, hang on. I think these come up as it, but this is for, you know, like council member, higher members vote in public, and they are loyal to the system. This is some of the highest quality housing in the Republic. Because in Severna, if you help your fellow citizens, obviously don't commit any crime, stand out, doesn't matter what you do, just help people, you will be recognised for it in Severna. And conversely, if you try and abuse our system in Severna, then the punishments come fast and they come heavy. Due to the kind of system that Severna has, it would be, there would obviously be people that would try and come to our beautiful little island and try and get their share, or try and take from her, or, not on our watch. I just want to, now there's people living here, just want to put some lights around public squares, etc. You don't want to put them everywhere because I think it looks a bit too much. You know, but if you just put, you know, if you just choose, right, wherever I pull a bus station or, you know, a big government building or something like that, I will put the lights on because it makes it stand out. But if you put the lights everywhere, it's kind of diminishes it, I think. Drinking water of poor quality. Hang on, no, that's not. Okay, might have a problem here. I hadn't planned to develop this area when I decided to put this water infrastructure here. I might have to move it because the water is only at 95%, so we're going to have to change that. So yeah, that needs to be addressed. It's because the water quality is too low in these wells now. Let's get rid. I think I'm going to put them maybe here. This has probably got quite good water quality. So these unmanned ones put out 70 meter cubed of water. So the manned ones put out 200. But if I just put 3 of them in a line, don't need to man them, and I'll have the same amount of water. So they don't matter if they're not near people. You do need to spread them out, I suppose. I put out 2. Need to check the default ones more often. Right, okay, you won me over. So the thing is, I don't want to put them in a place where it's going to affect my development, if you know what I mean. 95% there, okay. 94, no, I'm going to want the 95. What infrastructure's here? It sometimes does this, doesn't it, where I'll try and get rid of that. So we'll have one of those that does need to be manned, but it does put out 250 meter cubed, and then probably won't develop here anytime soon. And due to being close to those windmills, they should continue to operate even if there's power failure, which is always a bonus. We'll give this one, oh. Right, now I need to connect these straight up so I know which ones, because otherwise I might be... And once you've got the one, you'll follow this back to the other one. He says, so confidently. I have to go through here, be easier. Oh. Right, okay. Oh my god. Oh, there's always one. I don't know why it does that. So every night, just want it to be like, nah. Most frustrating. Where's the other one? There. Oh, that's handy. It's actually nearer to where it connects in. Right, that is the right one, isn't it? So that's output. Yeah. And then there's load there as well. No, it's not going there. Well, they're going in here, aren't they? Well, it can go in there as well. Needs to go in there, actually, to be fair, but... Alright, it means it's an emergency. I'm just going to pay for all that out of cash. I can't see the path. Ah, there we go. Once I've got the water system and the stores running properly, I can just let the rest of it organically grow. but need to get your water system working as soon as possible. Right, I'm going to flush the tanks. It might have already filled the tank with dirty water. No, it has 99% quality, so that's good. See, this is why I'm always nervous when I first introduce a population into a district. Yeah, it's slowly going up now. Water quality 100% in the buildings nearer the plant. Yeah, 98. Yeah, we're getting there now. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Crisis over. And that means got a nice little bit more space now to build some more buildings here. I mean, it's wasted a bit of resources obviously in those pumping stations, but you know, it's one of those things. My own fault. But yeah, I thought they'd be okay because I was only putting residential buildings around them, but I mean, I thought it might be an issue because, like I said, I hadn't planned to build here. It's just the way it goes in this game. Best laid plans and all that. What shall we give them? So I can fit another building in here. What are they asking for? Kindergarten. Okay. So to apologise to this district, I'm very, very sorry that your water quality was not of our high standards when you first moved in, but please accept this kindergarten. What else should we give them? What else are they asking for? School. See, the area. Oh, I suppose this doesn't have schools here now because I didn't think it would be a residential area. Right, let's chuck them a school. Oh my god, where's the one I like? I'm going to put some real low density housing around here, right on these edges. And we'd also put a small sports centre in here as well. So we're not have a through path. Ooh. There we go. Well, many buildings in this republic that are off-grid. You know what I mean. So one of the most famous buildings in New York that is built off the grid, as it were, is the, I don't know what it's called now, it might have changed, but the MetLife building. It's because it's built over, is it Grand Central Station it's built over, I believe. It doesn't follow the normal grid. And if you notice in the 1998 film Godzilla, it actually the building is seen with a big hole through it because I reckon Godzilla is walking along the street, you know, in the grid, you know, down Broadway or some Fifth Avenue or something, and then he gets to the MetLife building, he's like, you're in the way, and walks straight through it. That's my theory anyway. Alright, so we're giving them a go, giving them kindergarten. Let's get some more citizens over here. Yeah, I must have lost so many Severnans to abroad. Because like I say, it's been a good, like it's 1962 now, it's been a good year that I've been building this. Just want to put a few people like in every building, just to like, oh, water quality is still bad over here. This thing's not being used, is it? So it's just filled with all the dirty water in the tank. I'll have to go through every building. 100%, 100%. Oh, 92%. Yeah, see, that's going to be, all of them are all going to have it, aren't they? I mean, it will, like, once the citizens move in, they'll run the taps and it will go, but, right, what are they asking for? That, well, you can't be, no, there are no workers in them. Can't be saying you can't get a kindergarten, there's one there. Can't get food, clothes, well, there's a big shop here. Ah, okay, you can't get to it. Alright, I'll let you off. Gonna get to it now. Yes. My bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, sometimes all it is just you've not got a couple of roads or paths linked up, and that's all it is. Also, make sure you get rid of your mud paths, and upgrade them all. Because the mud paths, they don't have the same amount of range. So you can think like, oh no, I've not built that close enough, but you have. It's just so you've maybe left like your mud roads like a bit too long. Sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? You left your mud roads out too long, haven't you? It's a warren of pass round here. It's like I say, this area wasn't properly planned out. The hospital's working. Police station isn't, because they don't have enough educated people. But that, they can now reach the shop, so they should slowly, this should slowly come down. Because in this game, when they can't get meat or food or something really, or they're drinking water, they also can't do anything else, because they won't move on to like their next like activity until their basic needs are met. So you'll look at your thing and be like, oh my god, there's people without food, there's people without kindergartens, people without sports centres, blah blah, but it's just that they've not got something that's really important, so the rest of the things aren't getting done. So just do bear that in mind. I wish they'd hurry up and do their shopping, because it's making me nervous that there's so much red writing there. I don't know why they're moaning about the schools. Right, let's get a load of experts. Right, so what a lot of these people will be employed in, for the time being, is our brand spanking new advanced materials factory and electronics. Because that's the last citizen consumable that I need to produce. Our electronics, I am still having to import those, but this will obviously solve this. So we've got the mechanical components factory here, warehouse here, everything going on. Steel's already full, it's been filling up for about a year, that's all good. Got this little tiny chemical factory, which should put out 1.5 tons of chemicals per day. Obviously not enough for the whole Republic, but should just about balance this place out, because the plastics factory at maximum production needs 2.3, but it probably doesn't need to be at maximum production all the time. So that should be enough, because obviously the only thing I will be exporting is the finished good, the electronics. So as long as I'm able to maintain that, it's all good. That produces 4.9 tons of plastic a day, and the maximum consumption that will take 6.4. So, we should get a supply going at least. So let's get a bus or set up a bus route to move the citizens from here to over here. And obviously, I've chosen for the time being to use petrol buses, and then as the city gets more dense, I may move on to trolley buses, etc. But primarily the cross city transit will be primarily by rail, because I've already built all the train stations in. And so some of these will be residential districts, or citizen districts, so courts and universities, town halls, etc. And then around the outside, we will be building the industry, and along this area here will be like our heavy industry area, because it's nice and close to the docks. I am also expanding Severna's docks with Dock 2, and this will all be for oil exports. So this we will be able to increase our production, because at the moment I'm finding that a lot of ships are spending a large amount of time waiting to dock. As that's happening, the refineries are backing up, not so much at the moment, however they were. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for the day. So we've finally, the North Central has been opened. We've had that slight water issue, but that does seem to have resolved itself now. and as we can see, the production of the water is very, very low, as there's not many people yet, and all of these issues are slowly resolving themselves as the citizens find their feet in their new home in the Central District. And yeah, please check in for the next one, and thank you to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, then please do. The channel is still finding my feet. I mean, I've been doing this, nearly a year now. One-man band, as I've said before, so any likes or subscriptions and comments do go a long way on such a small channel. So please, if you like the content, do let me know, or if you don't like the content, let me know. Just as long as it's constructive and it's stuff that I can act upon and actively change, then I will endeavour to do that. So thanks again very much, and see you in the next one. Ta-ra.